Hey guys, Pankaj here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are here for another interesting problem for HackerRank series. So let's take a look at problem statement now. I'll share my screen. Okay, so HackerRank. I hope you guys are enjoying this HackerRank video, and it is really going to help you a lot when you're going for any online interview or joining any company for pre-assessment test. Okay, so let me log in. Okay, so let's go back to Python. Okay, so today I'm going to take one problem from the string. So because a lot of interview questions are based on string formatting also. Okay, so we'll take some interesting one. Let's say talk about string formatting. Let's go here. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this problem, what it tells. So given an integer and print the following values for each integer I from 1 to n. Okay, so what we need to print? Decimal of the value, and octal value, hexadecimal value, that too in capitalized form, and their binary representation. So what is the function description? You need to write a function, complete the print formatted function. Okay, so there is a function called print formatted. In the editor below, print formatted has the following parameter: int number, so integer number type, then the maximum value to print. Okay, so prints the four values must be printed on a single line in the order specified above for each I from 1 to number. Okay, so let's say if you have given a number, right, let's say 7, so 1 to 7. Okay, inclusive of 7 you need to print. Each value should be space padded to match the width of binary value of number. Okay, so this is a catchy point here. So what they're telling, space padded to match the width of the binary value of number. So let's say you have given number, let's say 10. So what is the binary value of 10? 1010, right? So what is the width of that 1010? That is 4. So every number should be space padded with that 4 number. Okay, so this could be 4, this could be 5, this could be 10 also, and the value should be separated by single space. Okay, now what is the input format? A single integer denoting n, and constraint like n is like greater than 1 and less than equal to 99. So let's say sample input is given 17. So we need to print the output in this form. Okay, so as I mentioned, number will be printed from 1 to number, that is number is 17. So 1 to 17 it will be printed, and the next column should be octal representation of that number, and next column will be hexadecimal representation of that number, and the last column will be binary representation of that number. Okay, so let's go ahead and run the write a function. So def, I'll give the n. Let's keep this. Okay, so what is my number? Let's print first number. Okay, for I in range n plus 1. Why I'm giving n plus 1? Because range will print 0 to n minus 1. Okay, and right now we want number from 1 to n. So n plus 1, so that n plus 1 minus 1 is n. Okay, so let's print I. See what is happening. We'll do step by step. Okay, first let's print all the numbers. Okay, so it is printing 1, 2, and expected output is this. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now next is each number, right? So whatever number you are getting, so first number is your 1. So 1, so first column should contain all ones, right? So what I can do now, so and this should be space separated by the length of the binary of that number. So what is the binary of that number? So let's say I'll take L equal to binary representation of n. Okay, and print L. So let me just show print L first. Okay, so it is printing 0b10, 0b10. But you remember, guys, we need 10, but not along with 0b, right? So first 0 and b character we need to truncate. So let's truncate it. So 0 and b, it is starting 1, then from 2 onwards. Okay, so let's run it again. Okay, so now we are getting 10. That looks okay. Now what we want. So this print statement should print all the number, right? 4 times. So let's print it 4 times. So we want that number. So I, then I, then I, then I. Okay. And remember, guys, so we need to do space space padded with length of the 10. So let's print I. Okay, it is printing 1 1, then 2 2. But is it space separated? No, right? You see here. Okay, so if you see the last column, right, everything is right justified. So in string formatting, we had seen L justified and right justified. That is left and right justified. So if you're putting any number right justified with some number, so everything will be exactly aligned with the right side. Okay, so same thing we are going to do here as well. So I should be now, we need to justify, so it must be string, right? So what we have to do, we have to convert it to string. So let's put I first. Str, then I. Okay, then justify, what is the length of, so I'll use justify just equal to, so by how many space padded we need to justify. Okay, so let's create a variable called just and get the binary of n. Okay, it is already there, we have already taken it. So I'll take length of L, that is this one, right? So binary of n and removing 0 and b, and from second onwards we are taking all the values. Okay, now length is this and justification will be length of L, and this string needs to be justified. So now this is string and I can use r justify by how many length, that is nothing but just. Okay, and use same thing for all i's. So we'll print first 2 lines and see 1 2 3, 1 1 2 3 and 4, right? Let's run it. Okay, so we are getting 1 1 2 2. Okay, so this is justified just and length of this. Okay, looks fine because they are giving only 1 and 2 value, right? Let me give some more value. So I'll take exactly 17. Okay, then probably it will make sense to visualize it. 17. Let's run this code. Yeah, so all looks fine here. 1 to 17, we are getting it properly. Now if you see, right, problem statement tells first will be your decimal, second will be your octal. So why octal? Because you see after 7 we see 10, so 10 is nothing but octal representation of value 8. Okay, then third column is nothing but after 10 it is representing 1, that is sorry, a b c is nothing but your hexadecimal representation of value 10 11 and so on. So all looks good. Now all we have to do is just convert those values to octal and decimal. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just put a condition here. If I is less than or equal to 8, then print this. So let me just add it here. Okay, it is running slowly. I don't know what is the reason. Else, I'll use elif. If I is greater than equal to 8, yeah, so it should be less than 7, sorry, less than 8 means up to 7, and greater than or equal to 8, then this needs to be changed. So what we have to change here, let's see here. Okay, so first value is decimal, that is correct, string I are justified, and second value should be your octal representation, right? So octal representation will be what? You need to have octal of I, OCT. Okay, and this one will be your hexadecimal, so hexadecimal of I, and this should be your binary decimal, a binary representation of the value. Okay, so we have decimal, then octa, then hex, and binary. Okay, let's go ahead and run it. Something is wrong, that's why I see a lot of underlines. Looks okay. Okay, so we have 8, then after 7 we are getting 10, 11, all looks fine, but we did one mistake. We forgot to remove these two characters, right? That is octal representation, that is 0O, and for hex we have 0x, and for binary we have 0v. So now you know what to do. We just need to truncate it. Okay, so octal representation, then you can just do 2 colon onwards. Then for hex we need 2 colon onwards. Similarly for binary we need 2 colon onwards, right? And of course 2 colon onwards is also a string, so after that we can apply our justified method. Let's run it and see. And let it come now. I think we missed one more thing, so we need capital letter, right? Int object is not subscriptable, right? So what is the mistake here? Let's take a look. Up to here it is fine, then 2 colon 2 colon 2 colon. Okay, I think we missed something. This one bracket, I forgot to close it. Then this, then dot are justified, all looks good. Now let's run it. Okay, so compilation looks okay. Okay, one more thing we forgot. So up to here it is fine from 8 onwards. Okay, so 8, 8, 9, and A. So there are two mistakes here. So one is like in this column 1 to 7 also needs to be printed with binary, and all the hex characters should be capital letter. That is what is the condition here, right? If you see here, hexadecimal is capitalized. Okay, so let's fix that problem. So hex colon 2 onwards, and this is a string, so I can use another option here. Upper is another method which will just capitalize all the letters. Okay, and after upper again this our final output is a string. Okay, so after that we can apply r justified. That problem is fixed now, and let's fix this problem. So this should be binary. For 1 to 7 also we need to print binary, right? So it should be bin binary, and this should be 2 colon onwards. Okay, looks fine. Let's run it. Okay, everything looks correct now. 0, 1, 110. Exactly, it is matching with what is the expected output. Okay, now let's go ahead and submit the code. I hope all the, yeah, all the test cases have been passed. Let it load. So to this, and with, anyway, these test cases might not be shown, but yeah, that looks okay. We got congratulations, means all the test cases have been passed. Okay, and we have successfully completed this particular program. So I think there could be some room for optimization, but this is okay. This is one of the simplest method to do this kind of string formatting. We are just applying string formatting like rjustified and applying hex and bin. And the main thing is how to remove 0b or 0o or 0x. Okay. Okay, guys. So that's all for this program. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.